Hello everybody, this is Noelle at Pretty Sassy Creates. I am going to be doing the Junk Journal Divas Mixed Media Challenge, and today is the first day. You can find this challenge over at Junk Journal Divas, and I will put the link in the description box below. Today we are going to be doing tie-dye. So in this little book that I got, I went ahead and I put down a layer of clear gesso, and then is what we're going to do. We're going to be putting some watercolors on the paper, very wet, and then we are going to apply alcohol. And let me show you here. 91% is what we'll be using. It needs to be this or higher to achieve the effect that we're looking for. And yeah, so let's go ahead and try it. So we want to get our paper pretty wet, as well as our paints. Like I said, these paints are just, gosh, I think I got these at Five Below a long time ago. So we're going to go ahead and work with the green. See here, I've got a couple paint brushes to use. It doesn't really matter, whatever you prefer. So I'm going to go ahead and dump it in this one right here. Pretty saturated. And I think I want to keep this pretty dark. I do feel like you get a better effect. I'm just going to grab a paper towel real quick out of my little, there we go. So let's just get this down. So Kristen over at Junk Journal Divas is going to be doing this mixed media challenge for the next 2 weeks, and she has a lot of fun things planned. So I'm looking forward to doing it as many as I can. She always does some fun, really fun things, really kind of darker Kelly. All right. You know what? I'm going to try a different green as well. See how. Just give it a couple and see what we get here. Like I said, I did put down a layer of clear gesso. Okay, so there's that. Let me just soak this up here real quick. There we go. And then in my little dish here, I have the alcohol. Dip it, and then I'm just, look at that. Isn't that cool? That effect that you get. So let me show you here. I put on maybe a little bit too much. I guess you can see that pretty good. And then you can see as it dries the little like cells that it makes. So that is super cool. This is called tie-dye. And I'm gonna go ahead, I don't know how this will turn out, but I'm gonna see what would happen if I put some yellow and just kind of spritzed it here. Give it just a little bit more color. And let's just, that's not gonna, I guess it's gonna have to be dry to do anything like that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and dry this real quick, and then I will be back. All right, so I think we got this dry enough to be able to see the finished effect. It's still a little damp, but not too bad. So hopefully you can see that okay. My lighting is not the best, but okay, so with that, we've got that one. And I also, over here, I wanted to try the acrylic as well. So I've got a layer down of acrylic paint. I'm going to, let's move this over just a little bit here. Okay, so I'm going to apply this paint, this color, and see what we get. And it should be, let's see if I can just put it in here. Watered down. Oh, that's pretty watered down as it is. I wonder if I already have this watered down. I think I do. Bonus. So we'll give our page a little squirt here, a little spritz. Put this down. Yeah, that's watered down already. I'm gonna go ahead and get a good amount on here. Okay, there we go. All right, and then let's take our, sorry about the sweatshirt, alcohol, and oh, look how that comes through. That's cool. So the color from the bottom seeps up through and onto the top. That turned out super cool. Should do better about this. I like that. So that is my mixed media challenge. And she did mention about try gently swiping your brush over your painting. You can allow this to dry and add additional layers. I'm afraid I'm gonna mess it up. Let's just do a couple like things like this. I don't want to get too crazy. Yeah, I didn't do too much there, but I wonder, ooh, that's kind of cool. I'm just dipping my brush, that's kind of neat. I don't think I'll do anything here. Oh, a little bit. All right, my friends, I do have to say, I think the darker colors work best. This is the first one actually I tried, and I didn't get the best results. I think my paint was too light and maybe a little too saturated, but I did get some spots here, and then I just kind of decorated it a little bit. And then I just did this one. So this is some blues and yellows, and yeah. So there you go, my friends. I hope you enjoyed this video, and hopefully I will see you over at Junk Journal Divas to play with the Mixed Media Challenge. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.